Hello. Hello and welcome, my Taurus friends, my Earth sign Taurus friends. How are you doing? This September 2017 is going to be cosmically stellar in many ways, and I did a September monthly reading for all zodiac signs, talking about all that's going to be going on. We have that full moon in Pisces coming on the 6th, and then on September 9th is another cosmic event where the Virgin constellation is about to birth the King Jupiter child. And that's going to be really powerful. And then we have a new moon in Virgo on the 20th. Then when the sun goes into a Libra on the 22nd, that's going to be an autumnal equinox. And then on the 23rd is going to be a wonderful alignment that only happens every 7,050 or 7,035 years. So it's like something like truly cosmic, supernatural. Okay, and one good thing for you, Taurus, that you should circle in gold is September 15th, because on that day, your ruling planet, our lovely Venus, will receive like a beam from the planet of good fortune, Jupiter. Okay, and we're just talking about Jupiter was just being birthed out of the Virgin Canal. Okay, so it's like definitely, definitely. So make sure you do something, for yourselves. Meditate, go within, get grounded on nature. The 15th, okay, and then that new moon on the 19th is a full force of like romantic aspects. Okay, so it's like you have a beautiful month in September. There's like all of us, I think. So that's why it's just been delightful so far. So, but you're my reading for Earth, my second one. I opened up with Virgo. I took longer for that because for all my Virgo friends and definitely in case you have Virgo in your charts. Actually, I do have Virgo in my charts as my moon sign, so that's why I kind of spent a long time on what was happening. But I also want to bring forward, I have two new decks, and I'm going to pick one of each, okay? This one is called the Keepers of the Light, okay? And then this one is Angel Prayers. So this deck has like the ascended masters, gods and goddesses, and other archangels in here, okay? And then this one is just about angels, okay? All the different angels. So, and because I just received them yesterday, because I purchased them to bring them forward for my Angels Bring Loving Miracles videos that I'm doing now on Sundays. But here we have, this is the Archangel Michael. He's there on the front cover, okay, for the angel prayers. And it reads here, you are protected, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light, okay? And here on this channel, we talk about the white light, bright light all the time, okay, as our protection for both day and night. So make certain that you work with Archangel Michael. And in case you're new to my channel, as a little girl, Archangel Michael hanging on my wall, as was Jesus. But here we have, now this is the one with the Keepers of the Light, okay, the Keepers of the Light, which have ascended masters, gods and goddesses, like Jesus was an ascended master, the Buddha, the Kuan Yin. And here we have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. And I just like started like tearing up because, again, this new Angels Bring Loving Miracles just happened back in late June, July for me to start bringing these out. So I'm grateful to receive these cards. So we're going to just pick one of each at the end. Okay, so I'm putting them aside. So just to close the reading, one of each, because you can see they're short and sweet. Okay, so my Taurus friends. So for all people, this month is the month. And then we have the, my bond is the, because I like doing Druid seasons as well. I'm all about that, okay? And so with this autumn equinox, that means the balance of light and dark, okay? And it's called my bond. So I'm going to do a special read for that too. But this month is, I was sharing with the other readings because I've been talking about this, that I haven't been so electric since the Venus transit, and that happened in June 5th of 2012. Okay, so this is really, and this won't happen again, I think, till this where the Virgin and then Leo is on top, and we just had that Leo total solar eclipse, which the last time that happened was like about 99 years ago. But now with the Leo constellation on top of the maiden's head, with the crown of 12, representing the tribe, the Israel tribe of 12. Okay, we'll talk about that in that reading of the angels, because that all has to do with Jacob, and Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and Jacob, grandson of Abraham. So anyway, I'm not going to get into the Bible right now, but it's just amazing how powerful what's going to be happening. Okay, and it's wonderful that I've been, shared via my guides to start these angels bring loving miracles. And here I get this deck, and you just saw what it said, not the miracles. And that's what angels are about. They're here to bring us miracles. Okay, that's their function, really. And look for signs, feathers, coins on the floor. I found my crow feather just like a week or two ago, my first crow feather ever. And I have all the little pigeon and doves and different ones, but it was so cute when I got the crow feather. And they were just here earlier. I hope they come back. But yes, so this is, we will never see it again. I think it's 9052 the next time, where the Leo is over the head of the Virgin, and that this Jupiter and the moon, the Luna is at her feet. The moon is at her feet. It's like, it's fabulous. It's like a sign of God. No doubt about it. Okay, well, I have cards coming through right now. So why don't we just take an exhale out for the moment. I back my spine. Okay, and I'm working with my True Love Tarot deck for the whole month as well. I brought the Witch's Tarot for the Earth signs. So I opened with Virgo, now you Taurus, and I'll close the Earth signs with Capricorn next. Okay. But yes, it's electric. It's like this is the month to really take us to 2018. So, everything's so powerful. Everything's happening. And like I mentioned, we just had that total solar eclipse in the sign of Leo, and now Leo over the head of the Virgin. She's getting ready to, birth that baby. It's like the planet Jupiter, giant Jupiter. And here, you Taurus, you're gonna, it's Venus will receive, beautiful light fortune from Jupiter. So say some good prayers. Oh, and that's another theme that I did for the monthly reading, that we literally, it's like we have to now, it's like you got to clean sweep your home, okay? Put out your intentions and wait for the will of heaven. But now it's like we want to grow in our psychic powers, but you have to like self-sacrifice. You got to, get your house in order. Wait on the will of heaven. Sacrifice certain things. Donate. If you don't need things, donate them, okay? And just be in tune to what's to come, okay? This card right there. Okay, well, we like to do 9-card spreads, and I've chosen, oh, look at this, just came in my hand. Okay. All right, bonus card for Taurus. And then we'll close with one each of these new decks, the Keepers of the Light and the Angel Prayers of Oracle cards. Okay, so this is what it is, the Keepers of the Light and the Angel Prayers. Okay, all right, so let's begin with my Taurus friends. I hope all of you embrace September towards shutting down this 2017, and look up to the skies, okay, and believe in you. Well, my. This same card opened up for Virgo, the Knight of Wands. This same card just came through. That's pretty awesome because I remember talking about how this volcano is erupting right now because, you know, wands, you see how he's holding his wands. This is the Knight of Wands, fire, passion, energy. And I usually say because he's my favorite uh, knight, he's sort of like the playboy of the deck. He does what he wants, but you got to respect him because he has that passion for it. That's why he has, you know, so much passionate energy. But this is pretty cool, actually, that it's come back to back and it opened up the deck. This deck, this card opened up the reading for Virgo, and now it's opening it up for you. Okay, so that's kind of fun for the earth signs. So we definitely, you know, see he's outside grounded. And I remember talking about him. He looks like he's in contemplation too. Okay, so for this month of September, it really is about introspection, contemplation, meditation. Okay, you know, go into that, your psychic mind. All right, think of healing. We talked about also taking sea salt baths or swimming in the ocean. We want to be around the healing waters. Okay, drinking lots of water, things like that. Okay, things like that. Okay, well, that's kind of fun that the same deck opened up with the same card. So, you know, there's signs and everything. So it's like, and the knights, we talk about them as the young blood, the messengers. So you see there's a message. Let's continue with the rest of the reading. But that it first opened up Virgo, and I opened up with Virgo because what is all going on with this constellation with Virgo, and it was Virgo and Libra's birthday, so I just chose to work with the earth elements first. Okay, now we have three of sorrow here, three of swords. Okay, and usually this card is depicted like the sorrow card, but when I look at threes, I think of creativity. Okay, so pay attention to what may be coming, or perhaps if you are in some kind of um, you know, funk at some time, or your job is not the happiest, or you're going through some stresses, like physical stresses, you know, health issues, please stay alert with all that. Okay, please, please, please stay alert because there's much to come. There's profoundness coming with this month. And like I said, these energies, even the astronomers, astrologers, you know, well, the astrologers were saying that these kind of energies that just came with this last eclipse, it will last us for years. So you can imagine what's going to be happening coming with this cosmic stellar event coming. Okay, so let's just make sure that you are aware of what's going to happen here. All righty. I'm trying to see, there's a mountain over her head here, and it's kind of smoking, and we have this kind of volcanic mountain erupting. Okay, but you can see that one is, he's in contemplation, and so is she in a way. All right, but it's not to have any fear. No fear. Okay, no fear. Yes, sometimes we can get in a funk, but please, no fear. No fear. Okay, now we have Five of Cups. Okay, so Taurus, this is another card that shows that someone is definitely um, kind of like considering what happened. Okay, but fives to me also is about changes and movement forward. Okay, but here we have the Five of Cups, which is about our hearts, our emotions, how we're feeling in the respect. So, you know, sometimes this definitely has to be a change of moving on, maybe away from a relationship that no longer is the best for you. Okay, because sometimes um, this card uh, can relate to the divorce card. Okay, so just be aware of what's going on. Um, you know, be aware. We talk about it on this channel too. Be aware or beware. Okay, and there's no reason why we should be staying with people who no longer serve our sole purpose here. Okay, we're not here. We're here for a very short time, my friends. So please make it the best you can. But I talk about this Five of Cups card too, because you can see there's two cups still standing tall here, and the Two of Cups of all the tarot is my favorite because that is about a love affair, two people pairing up, two people who love each other. Okay, so just believe that things can move forward. Okay, things can move forward. Don't ever give up on you. Okay, don't ever give up on you. Okay, yeah. So we can see that here the fire of night here is in contemplation. We can see there's been a kind of like worry, concern, a little heartache there, and then here. But this one is saying move on, okay? If there is heartache, move on, all right? Life is too short to be miserable, and sometimes, some people don't like to be alone, and I understand that, but to stay in a horrible marriage is worse, okay? Because you can heal when you're alone in meditation, introspection. You start becoming a whole new person in respect, especially if you start working out or, doing things you'd rather do. Because sometimes people in coupling, one likes to do this and the other doesn't like to do that. So, but you take care of you, okay? Love you first. Okay, look at this. Just talking about Venus for you. Here comes your Empress card. The Venus card. How beautiful. Okay, so see, if any of you are going through some healing right now, realizing that you want to go into 2018 in a happy place, in a better place, and you, Taurus, you're pretty powerful, Taurus, okay? Never deny that. So, uh, you're the bull, okay? So please, and your mantra is I have, okay? I have strength. And actually, for the month of September, the tarot card is strength, okay? I have strength. I have um, Venus love, okay? I am, you just I I am, and I have the abilities to become my new person, however you want to look at it. But you got to go introspection, okay? We talk about that, but how beautiful, how beautiful. So, make sure you highlight September 15th on your calendar and do something awesome for yourself, okay? Whether it's with loved ones or by yourself. In a way, I think you should be by yourself, really, right now, okay? Unless, you're madly in love and have a fabulous marriage. But if you're in this contemplation deal, I think it's best. You see, they're all alone here, even here, alone, 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 okay? So do something by yourself if you can, even if it's an hour to write in your journal what you hear, okay? Because we definitely want to power up our psychic abilities, okay? No doubt about it. Look how fabulous. Okay, wonderful. Actually, we received this, not this same card. It was from another deck, but yesterday with the Virgos, in case you have Virgos in your charts or a beloved is a Virgo, we received this Ace Triumph card of Swords, okay? And aces are about new beginnings, the desire for new beginnings, okay? So don't give up on you, okay? This is like totally transformation is coming, transformation right here. And you see with the butterflies are all about that transformation, Sometimes they get in that cocoon. They don't even know they have wings yet, They're in a little black void, but then they turn into something so gorgeous, okay? And we were talking about, the theme seems to be now for this month of September, death and rebirth, okay? Death and rebirth, which is about transformation, all right? So, and you want to desire, to fly. Once you get out of that cocoon, the butterfly, knows it's got to fly, okay? So you fly, all right? And we talked about it too when this card came out because, this whole thing, this Jupiter being birthed by the canal of the Virgin relates to obviously Jesus. And, I've been talking about it, that Jesus spiritual warrior right now, but it's like we knew he resurrected 2,000 years ago when they crucified him, but now he's like reincarnated. When this, I have to believe this, that with this, what's going on in this constellation happening here, it's like he's reincarnating to the spiritual warrior. Okay, our guru hero. That's how I'm looking at it. You know, of course, I see things, and all us readers have a different way to look at it, but this is how I'm looking at it, because I've been talking about him as a spiritual warrior for almost a year now. Okay, with his potent posse squad, his Buddha, his Kuan Yin, his ascended masters, all his angels are going to be there as are with him. It's fabulous. And so look how fabulous. Okay, so whatever's going on here, this is a sign. And your Empress came through, planet Venus. That is beautiful. I love when that happens, okay? You know, that is about love. And like she's offering you a spiritual treasure. That's how I see this card too. Because she's all about fertility, okay? She's the mama of all. And you know, we know there's kings and queens, but she births the kings and queens, okay? Just like the Virgin Maiden is about to birth the King Jupiter Jesus, okay? So please, please, you know, and if you're in a great place, then hallelujah, jump for joy. Look how beautiful. Another major arcana for you, the Star card. How fabulous. Okay, so this is the first time that Trump card of the Star has come through, and you know this is all about inspiring yourselves and hope. We've been talking about that. It's all about right now. You know, so when you start powering up your psychic abilities, your prophetic abilities, you know that doesn't happen like that overnight in respect. But it is vamping us now. It really is. For those of us who follow videos like these, your soul is literally vamping up. So it's like you want to have hope, faith, and patience and trust in all that. Trust those energies, okay? You know, and sometimes this card, you know, oh, I want this today. I want this today. Well, no, my darlings, everything is baby steps. And that's why sometimes we get, you know, thrown for a loop because you want it this way. And now, you know, when you follow spiritual awareness, or follow spirit, whoever they may mean to you, you know, if you're follow the Hindu pantheon or Chinese, whatever, it is about waiting on spirit. Okay, no, none of us can rush spirit. Okay, even this, I know I'm repeating myself, but this constellation that's going to happen, we won't see this again for 7,000 plus years. All right, so you see, the cosmic spirit is in charge of us. Okay, but that's why we want to align. And I brought out this alignment card too, that this is important right now. I've kept it on my scenario here. Affirmation before use. I align now with the vaster presence, which is my true capital S self. I acknowledge I am more than I have seen myself to be. I now seek to become more. Okay, more. And I know I kind of on this bandwagon, but this, what's going to happen, all these fabulous scenarios for September, even with Mabon, the autumn equinox, it's going to make us like we got to self-sacrifice for it. Okay, we got to self-sacrifice for it. But once we pray and deliver ourselves to the spirit force source, that with patience, hope, okay, and faith, we're going to get our dreams to come true. I totally believe this, okay? And this dark card is such a beautiful card. And this card is about patience as well and hope, okay? And what I love about this dark card too, it's the trump card of Aquarius. And you know, Aquarius people, they can see like in the future, but they're not just thinking for themselves in the respect. They want to see a future full of for all people. You know, like now we're in the age of Aquarius. Okay, this is for all people, all people. And I remember when that song came out back in the 70s. Remember when the moon is in the seventh house, you know, all that good stuff, and Jupiter aligns with Mars. That song, the Age of the Aquarius song, um, it's about the vision, okay, the vision. But again, align with your Venus. How fabulous that she came through just for you, Taurus, no doubt. Oh boy, now we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so now we have another knight holding his sword strong, triumph is coming, okay? So we have two knights here, the knight of fire and now the knight of air, okay? How we think. So think positive, okay? Think powerful. Think like an emperor, okay? Think like the Empress, all right? Think like that, whether you're male or female, it doesn't really matter. We don't speak gender specific on this channel. We just want you to, because emperors and empresses, they rule kingdoms. They rule kings and queens, okay? And again, a messenger is here, a messenger of triumph. So you believe in you, okay? And usually this card, when it comes through, speaks of being the spiritual initiate. And that's kind of cool because that's what I feel is coming for many of us, okay? I really do, especially those of you who have been you've been awakened now for a little while, but you're waiting for the umph. You're waiting for, well, this is the month of umph, okay? No doubt, no doubt. This is the month of umph. So Taurus, you go for it, okay? Please, and that your ruling planet has arrived with the Empress card. And this is from the True Love deck, okay? So this is, she's sending lots of love, okay? Lots of love. I might want to read her. Whoo, look at that. 3 knights come through. That doesn't happen all the time either. And see, we like to call them with the young blood, the young energy. How cool. So now we have the Knight of Fire, the Knight of Air, and the Knight of Earth. Wonderful. So please get outside, get grounded. That's been huge as well. It's time to get truly grounded on what you have to do. And you see this huge elk right here. I don't know if you can see that. That's all about stamina. Have stamina, okay, to triumph on. In Native American wisdom, the elk is all about having stamina. And this is a big daddy. Look at the size of his elk horns there. I don't know if you can see it because it's so small, but nice, nice. So two beautiful, fabulous major arcana cards. And now you've got these 3 knights. And again, female, male, doesn't really matter. But you're going to have that stamina, that young blood, okay? And they're all messengers. Messenger, 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 okay? Embrace your hopes and dreams and create. Creative action came through. I just did a dragon video where 2 emperors came out. It was a double whammy. And the emperor of dragons is all about creative action, okay? Creative action. And there's triumph with that, okay? So believe in you, please. Look how fabulous. Look at this. Now this comes from the, and these 2, the witches. Okay, and this is the bonus card, so let's see what happens. But here we have the 4 of Wands. These maidens are all happy. Getting grounded, you see that? They're on the mother, but they're in good happy. You can see the castle in the background, okay? See the castle back in the background? So this is beautiful, and they're feeling good. And I like to talk about the 4s as good stability, like, and even with, because we pulled out the, oh, this is the wands, okay. I'm sorry, but yeah, the wands of fire, okay, even better. This is about having that passion energy, okay. I saw the grass, so I thought it was earth, but that's all right. And we already have the Knight of Fire saying, you got to have that passion and energy. Definitely, okay? Definitely. And I'm loving this. I'm loving it. It's like it's time to create, okay? It really is. This is now the card saying, strength of mind, okay? Strength of mind. Have strength. And look at the little kitty there. All cats are magical, no doubt. And you see kitties all kind of calm and happy. I wonder why they did that, but I don't see what time it is. I might want to just read from the True Love Tarot deck a little bit about this Empress because that's your ruler, Taurus. So it's like, let's see. I'll put it right here for now. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much time I have. Oh, we got time. Okay. All right, look how fabulous again. Wow, the young blood is here with the Page of Cups. And that's lovely too. So now we have the pages are usually the female, but that's young energy, another messenger. And here we have the hearts, the cups, telling us that, you know what? There's no reason for you to not love, okay? Like, to go for that higher feelings of loving you, loving your family. And because we did start out with this somewhat of confusion here, okay? But you see, there's the Two of Cups still there, okay? And she's holding the Ace cup, one cup, okay? So don't give up on you, okay? But you know, if you're in a situation that you're not feeling loved, then love you first, okay? Love you first, because there's no reason to be in difficult situations. When look at all these triumph cards are here, it's, you know, the knights are all like we like to call them badasses. You know what I mean? So let's go to this. I'd rather go with the Empress first, and then we read these new decks. We're just going to put one of each with the see what they have to say. But let's go to your Venus card here, which I find it fascinating that it did come through, especially when we were just opening up about that special date for you on the 15th of September. Okay, and look how it reads here. When you receive the Empress, creativity. Yes, it's a beautiful thing, exclamation mark, okay? So hold on, let me hold her up like that so you can see the big picture. Okay, we'll stand her strong right there. Standing strong. All these cards are standing strong. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. The Empress walks in her wondrous garden with her beloved daughter, following in her footsteps, learning the ways of the court and the most benevolent way to rule the nations under their family's authority. Upright, this card represents fertility, political connections, and material wealth that comes from the riches of the land, water, and sky. Oh, wow, look at that. Land, water, and sky. Isn't that fun? Okay. We've got water, we've got land, and we've got sky. And fire, too. Woohoo! You got it all, Taurus, going on here. Okay. The Empress indicates a person who is attractive and very creative. Rejoice! Exclamation mark. Your love life is going to improve in ways that seem to show the guiding hand of a master artist. Okay. All right. For those of you, looking and searching, or perhaps even, if you've been married, you can always jazz it up. In your quest for love, you can expect either to meet or be a person who exemplifies some or all of these qualities, or those described below. If it is you that is to emulate the Empress, then you need to give birth to something that has never been. Okay, interesting. And I kind of find it interesting that it's saying you need to give birth to something that has never been, which is right now going to be happening this month with the Virgin Earth and giant Jupiter King. The Empress symbolizes Mother Nature giving birth to the natural world of love, peace, and beauty. If your question was about having a child, the answer is a very fortunate one. To make certain, pick a second card. If it is the Princess of Shells, the answer is almost certainly yes. Princess of Shells. Well, here we have baby coming. Yes, this is the Princess of Shells. They call it another page, but it's the knights, the princess, then the king and queen. Okay, so here we have, she's come through. So if you're considering about having a child, and this month of September is all about this birthing the king, so yes, okay, so yes. And in this book, the shells are the cups, the waters. In this book, the shells. Okay. Making art or inventing something is similar to giving birth. So you may meet an artist or innovator. Your love life and relationships would benefit from your beautifying your appearance and or that of your home. Look at that. We were just talking about you cleansing your home. It's sweep it clean. It has to be. Put your house in order and allow the will of heaven to come through. Look at that. Two things we're hitting on this table here. Okay, so let's reread that one again. Your love life and relationships would benefit from your beautifying your appearance and or that of your home, inside and out, in ways that you might ordinarily consider too expensive or luxurious. Buy flowers for yourself and expect to receive a beautiful bouquet or gift. Okay, well, that's how they're closing that read. But how wonderful. The Empress has come through via true love. So, and that even here, Maybe a baby's coming on the way. How wonderful. And if you are pregnant already, more power to you, my darlings. You know, how wonderful. Oh, Lord, I got too many cards today. And there's triumph in all of it. And hopes and dreams, the star. I love that card. I really do. I love the star card. But I love that the Empress came through. No doubt about it. Fabulous for you. Okay, so we're going to just pick one of each. And this is coming from the Keepers of the Light. Okay, so this deck is called Keepers of the Light. So this is the first time I'm using this deck just for you, Taurus. I just received it yesterday. And I received it after I did the Virgo, so it was like in the mailbox. Okay, so I chose, though, when I opened them up last night, I was like, oh, I got to use them for the month of September. You know, because I truly purchased them for my angel readings, but they're really pretty. They're really, and very nice words of, mantra wisdom. Okay, so let's see, to close your reading, what did we receive from the Keepers of the Light? White Eagle Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Wow, isn't that wonderful? I love Native American wisdom. Actually, I received last night a new shaman deck, a Vision Quest deck, because I want to start doing my shaman videos. But look at this. What we just had here, this is kind of appropriate for what came through in the beginning of the reading. So, White Eagle. Okay, beautiful. Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Okay, so if anything was going on that wasn't healed, it's time to move forward, okay? And embrace that White Eagle wisdom, okay? It can be healed now. And look at all these other beautiful cards we received. So, yes, healing is taking place as we speak. And heal with the Empress on the 15th for yourselves, my darlings. I just find it so beautiful that that happened for you. Spiritual abundance. Look how cute she is. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. There you go. And this comes from the angel prayer deck. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty. She's got the coins in her hand there. And she's saying spiritual abundance. That's what it is. And how wonderful that we talk about being, spiritual light warriors on my channel. With the white light, bright light. We're spiritual warriors. And I'm just, I'm speaking of Jesus being reincarnated now with this cosmic constellation event that won't happen for another 7,000. I think it's 9,052. God help us. Okay, thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. You see, that's the mantra. Okay? Always try to stay positive. Even, the angels bring loving miracles. That's why they're here, to bring us these miracles. So my two favorite cards for you, my friends, right here. Okay? Look at all. They're all grand. Look at this. The star card. For those of you wanting babies or triumph is here. Okay? And we've got the energy of all these princess and knights here. It's wonderful. Just wonderful. Believe in you. Don't give up on you. Sometimes, yes, we can get in a funk, but when you believe and put it up to Great Spirit here, okay? Put it up. Give it up to Great Spirit. White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. And call on your ancestors, your guardian angels as well, If you have a loved one who's passed and they always gave you good communication towards your future, you trusted your grandpa, your grandma, or, whoever they can be to you. Call on them too. They're right there. They're always ready for us. All you got to do is ask. Okay, thank you, my friends. Wishing you the best September. Okay, get out there, get grounded, and look up and do something special for that 15th. Okay, but really, this whole month is so powerful. I've said it in a couple videos now. Some of us are going to be like, we've already awakened if you're watching videos like this, but it's going to you're going to start embracing your psychic powers more like intuitively. When you know something, you're going to believe it. You're not going to question it. Okay. Question it. Okay. Because, I talk about myself sometimes because I did question coming on YouTube many times, and sometimes I still do, but it's your intuition that says, I'm going to keep on going. And that's why I purchased new decks, because I'm going to keep on going. Okay. Love to you all. Oh, God, I love that the Empress came through for you. I really am. Planet Venus and La Casa for you. It's just magical. Magical. Just, yeah. This whole month is magical. Okay, hold on. I can't find my little button thing here to turn this off. Where are you, my little darling? Let me see. Hold on. We'll get him. Okay, I don't know. Is it right there? I'm so sorry. That usually doesn't happen. Hold on. Let me see. Where did it go? I'm pressing. Oh, there it is. Is it there? Oh. This is so weird. Hold on. Let me see. I apologize. Well, you can hang up now. I'll try to get it. Let me see. This is the first time this has ever happened. Let me see what happens to that. Oh, I got it online. I'm just going to unplug it. Okay. I'm just going to unplug it. Ciao.